Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Orpheus and his army are still here in Antanjyl, taking on the forces of Galf. Galf was once a commander of the Ogres back in the Ogre Battle. We learned about the Ogre Battle in the Castellation Sea area. That is where humanity made their final stand against the Ogres. They were losing the battle and were basically pushed all the way back to the Castellation Sea area before the three High Knights, two of which were recruited, Sluss the Red and Fenrir of Ice, came down from the heavens accompanied by 12 wizards. And with their help, they managed to turn the tide of battle and push back the ogres and allow humanity to claim dominion over the world. Galf, being on the losing side, was then sentenced and imprisoned to this area. And many of the temples and cities that we're liberating right now, Nana's unit is just liberating one right here, were put in place to maintain the seal over Galf's imprisonment. You see there's a big line there distinguishing, snow and I guess the regular land. Basically, like, that's the seal area. It seems that Galf and Rashidi made some kind of agreement. Now Galf was down there in the castle with a bunch of Imperial troops and hordes of undead. That mystic mace we just got there, it's a white magic weapon, plus 2 strength, plus 7 int. So we'll give that to a wizard or another spellcasting unit like a witch or something. So I'm gonna have to quick take care of their spellcaster there, that mage. We're gonna have to set our tactics to leader to finish it off, so otherwise he'll go and take out our paladin. Alright, good. Yeah, the stealths ain't gonna be a problem anymore because they only get 1 attack, so we survived that, but this unit is definitely gonna have to go back to the city to recoup. But then, as that temple just said there, it seems like Galf and Rashidi are trying to form some kind of pact. Galf has been imprisoned here since the end of the Ogre Battle, and he's not strong enough to break the seal that those temples and cities are creating on him. He needs an item of great magical power to do that. And apparently Rashidi is going to give him the Black Diamond. The Black Diamond, we don't know exactly what it is, other than it's an item of extreme power. And Rashidi got that item when he tricked Mizzle, that Seraphim who fell in love with him. We just promoted our Dragoneer to a Dragon Master. Now his back row attack will go from a slice to a targeted ice attack. So, anyway, but yeah, apparently Rashidi made got Mizzle to fall in love with him, and then he convinced her to give him the Black Diamond, and now he's going to give that Black Diamond to Galf, apparently to let Galf break away from his seals and his imprisonment. So obviously we can't let that happen, so it's a good thing that Orpheus got here. So obviously Rashidi must have got here earlier to give him these minions to help him, but he mustn't have got here since he's gotten the Black Diamond. So but anyway, so like I said, it's a good thing that Orpheus is here to take care of Galf and his army before Rashidi comes back and gives him that Black Diamond. So, everyone wants us, of course, is obviously pulling for Orpheus, because if Galf gets out, there's the chance that the Ogre Battle will be recreated, and, we can't have that chaos happening again. So, makes us wonder a little bit about Rashidi's, what his plan is, or maybe his motivations. Maybe something happened to him that made him lose faith in humanity, and now he wants to give, Earth back to the ogres instead of having humanity thing. So that's a kind of a common trope where you have somebody become disillusioned with like humanity, and then they want to give the Earth or the colony or the planet to another group of another species or something. So, but I think there's one of the Fire Emblem games is like that. The guy loses faith in humanity and he wants to give the world back to dragons, and that's the conflict. I'm trying to think. There's I watched when I was growing up. My one friend was really big into anime, and I think there was a few animes that had like tropes like that, where the bad guy like didn't like humans or something. He was I think Trigun was like that maybe. I didn't really like that anime. My one friend was really like it, but I think the bad guy was like an alien plant or something they were called, and he wanted to destroy humanity because he didn't like them, something like that. So, like I said, it's been 20 some years since I've seen that anime, and like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of it, but I think the main bad guy there, Knives, didn't like people and wanted like his own kind to kind of take over the world. So, but like I said, if I'm butchering what that thing was like, I'm sorry, but like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it, and I wasn't really a big fan of it, so I didn't really want to rewatch it again. So, but anyway, enough about that. Let's continue to talk about Orpheus and what he's doing here. So, getting things are winding down a little bit here, so we're making some good progress against the enemies, so we can afford to push forward a little bit once our characters heal up a little bit. So, yeah, unfortunately we're doing a lot of night fighting here, and that's bad because all these enemies, most of them are low alignment units, so they fight better during the night, and as I mentioned in the last episode, this map has some enemies that we won't encounter anywhere else that basically only fight during the night. Like this vampire unit coming up here. Yeah, this is the only map in the game where we fight vampires. We also are the only area where we fight liches and tigermen. So, yeah, so if we fought this unit, say, during the day, it would be a cakewalk, because the vampires in the back row, they would be in their coffins, so they wouldn't do anything. And the werewolves in the front will only have one attack. Now the werewolves are each going to have, so basically we'd be suffering 3 attacks during the daytime, but now during the night here we have 13. 3 from each of the werewolves in the front, and then 2 from each of the vampires in the back. So what a difference the time of day makes. But what a difference white magic makes with the princess and her hit all white magic. So look at that. If we would have fought them just a few seconds later, we would have been a-okay. But here's another difficult unit. Not going to be able to deal too much damage to this unit. The Sylph will do a lot with her white magic missile attack. But after that, well, at least the Dragoneer is doing, the Dragon Master, I mean, is doing more damage now. Before you just had a physical attack, wasn't really able to hurt the zombie dragons there. But now his ice attack is doing a little bit more damage. So, oh, they did a lot of damage to that Sylph there. So, oh, time to run it back. Retreat. And we got another one of those Lich units sneaking down there. What does that have? Lich has Wraiths. So actually that might be a decent unit for our Sylph to attack, because the Sylph will go first, wipe out all those Wraiths, and then just assuming that our Cleric can go before the Lich goes, should be able to heal the Sylph up so that she can withstand one of those attacks. Yeah, there's our own vampire hurting there. So, oh, that was good. We managed to stun the witch and the back zombie dragon. But unfortunately, we just woke them both up, so not good. We may need to retreat from this one. Otherwise, the zombie dragons can both target the witch in the back there, so... Uh-oh, we got a bunch of units here that are really, really hurting, so... Songus, how are they doing? Yeah, I think the only one that's looking pretty good is our boss-killing unit, but they're all the way back at the main base. But luckily that witch unit is moving up, So they'll have to cross the water, and that'll slow them down. That'll give plenty of time for our 2 units hanging on in that city there to recover. And Orpheus now, he should have some time to uncover a few more hidden cities up there. We have his little bodyguard Nana hanging out up there. Got some money this time. We actually made money. Woohoo! What did we get here? We're in the swamp, so that should be the werewolves, I believe. Let me look at my notes here. I know the vampires are in the forest. Oh no, this should be the tiger men. The tiger men are in the swamp. The werewolves are in the mountains, and the vampires are in the forest, which is basically their movement types. So we don't need any more tiger men, so we can just take him out and gain some experience. So that would have been a good battle if we would have had a cleric in our thing to heal ourselves up a little bit, but nope. Speaking of healing, we'll find another city that we can. Although Orpheus doesn't need any healing, he's at full hit points. He hasn't been in any battles. What do we get? A hermit card. Man, Orpheus is getting a lot of intelligence. That is good because it helps increase the damage tarot cards do. There are a lot of thieves who have come along with the Empire. Stay away from them. Alright. And just a heads up. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of, as I'm going back and re-watching this to do the video, the audio recording, I noticed I had a few little hiccups with the capture card. So, what ended up happening is, for the, what ended up happening was, after I liberate this area, there was a really bad thing, so I had to go back and re-record it. So the money and the reputation meter will look a little different, but good thing after you defeat this area, you don't get any items or anything like that. So you just get dialogue from the city. So there'll be a little jump cut when I actually finish off the area to go back and show the post liberation map. So, I want to give you a little bit of spoiler of what my reputation and funds are going to look like at the end of the game. So, we can pull some of these units back. Most of the... Uh-oh, Nana, the thing is going up to try to take over some of those cities up there. That's why we have that unit up there, Nana, they're guarding. Hold on to our gains. This should be a tough battle. So, well, not tough if we use a lover's card. Let's just hope that we charm everybody. Yeah, we didn't charm everybody, but we charmed the 2 main issues, the 2 sylphs there in the back. So, hopefully they go, well, they'll obviously go first, and hopefully they do enough damage to the mage that they didn't. I was hoping that they would do enough damage to the mage there in the back. The leader, the ninja's hit all attack would finish him off. But didn't happen, but it's okay. We'll still win this battle. We take out one of the sylphs there. Nice. So next time we fight this, easy living. So we just gotta see, will this unit though, will it keep coming forward, or is it gonna retreat back to the enemy base? We'll have to see. Another liberated town. We'll pick up a new tarot card to replace the one we've lost. We've been losing a lot of tarot cards here, but that's because we basically had a full stock of tarot cards, so we just ended up throwing them out. So, have you heard of the traitor White Mage? Here's the 13th White Mage. His name was Delude. Delude was the most talented of the 12 white mages. He had mastered the ways of white magic and wanted greater power, black magic. The other mages were afraid of his power and sealed it into a gem. No one knows what happened to Delude after he lost his power. The High Knights replaced him with another mage and restored the number to 12. The gem which contains Delude's power, the Black Diamond, not only gives its owner incredible power, but allows him to make pacts with demons. So that's why Rashidi wanted that Black Diamond, so we can, I guess, make a pact here with Galf. We're going to learn about why he wants to make that pact with Galf as we continue to liberate cities here. But we have a little parallel there, I guess, to Christianity with the 12 apostles, and there was one traitor apostle, Judas Iscariot, and then after his betrayal, the remaining apostles replaced him with another apostle, Matthias. So, yeah, another drawing from, religious texts and other stories, combining them all into their own little fresh story. Let's see what we pull here. A strength card that basically negates the Hangman's card that we drew. We are merchants dealing in exotic merchandise and weapons from all around the world. You won't be attacked by monsters and evil spirits on this side of the mountain. Well, that's not true because the enemy can cross those mountains. They have done so before. They attacked Nana, and we ran into that neutral encounter there, so maybe they're being drawn across by Orpheus. But in the end, Orpheus will save this area here, much as he saved a bunch of other areas. So, speaking of bad guys, enemy units range from level 15 through 20 in this area. 20 being the level of some of the undead, like these wraiths. Most leaders are level 17, with their followers 16. But you have a few odd ones, like the vampire in the High Sky unit. He's a leader who's level 18. And for some reason, the mages with the sylphs, the ones in the front row, they're only level 15. So, but like I said, most of the units are about 16 and 17, with a few outliers. Like that one 18 level vampire and the 20th level wraiths with the lich there. Galf himself is level 18, so gives you an idea of what level your characters could kind of be. You know, you want to be basically around the same level as the enemies. Remember, if you're too high, then the people look at you as a bully. A temperance card. Might be useful when we're fighting those witch units if they stun everyone. Rashidi wants to free Galf from here. If that happens, then the world will be plunged into darkness. Please use your powers to stop Galf. We will. Because Orpheus, that's what heroes do. Help save the world. So, round 2 with this unit here. You won't need to use a lover's card this time, because they should fall pretty easily. Yep, there goes the sylph, and let's see if our units can go before the mage goes. Come on, giant. Woohoo! Nice. Well, we didn't have to suffer that attack, and pretty much all the damage that sylph did to us was healed up by our monk there. So we're pretty much taking care of the enemy units here. As you can see, there's not many more enemy units coming out of the enemy's base, even though we're very close to it. So, Orpheus is going to have to get his hands dirty here. Yeah, that witch unit is moving all over the place. I guess it was going up to try to take over one of those temples up there, but then decided, oh, it's Orpheus, and decided, their AI decided, oh, let's go after the boss, you know, the opinion leader. Because remember, if you lose your opinion leader, it's game over. So, well, we can send, okay, we're already sending that unit back to base. So we have plenty of time yet to have these units go back to base and avoid having to pay them. So, yeah, the cockatrice should do some good damage with Bruinhild Sword. And Orpheus has all that intelligence boost from all those cards that we got. Yeah, look at that. 1 hit point left over. Darn. I guess if we would have set our tactics to weak, we probably could have taken it out, but oh well. Nana will finish the job here. And Orpheus is such low level compared to everyone else that, yeah, that little bit of experience ain't gonna hurt him and make him over leveled. You always want to keep Orpheus's, you know, or your opinion leaders, level, you know, lower than the level of the enemy unit leader. Like I said, then that gives that underdog appearance. And it also helps that, you know, in the rare occasion that your leader does get into a battle, if he wins that battle, he'll get a charisma and alignment boost. Not that that matters now for Orpheus here now, because his charisma and alignment are basically 100. And if they're not 100, they're really high into the like 90s. They were 100s, but he might have lost one here from tarot card draws. But well, I just showed off another new item there, the crystal. You can use that to find hidden cities, but you don't really need that if you're following along with me here, because I'm showing off all the hidden cities. There's a similar item called the Dowser, which does the same for hidden treasures. But once again, I'm showing off where all the hidden treasures are, so and you don't really need that either. So there's kind of symmetry on the right side of the map, the east side of the map. There was a hidden treasure in these openings of trees. Well, there's going to be a hidden treasure here on the left side of the map, the west side. So let's find that. That's the only two hidden treasures in this area. There's the Ogre Sword. It's the strongest physical sword in the game, plus 21 strength. So there's only one other weapon that gives higher strength than that, the Relic Sword. That's a black magic sword, plus 24 strength, but comes with that negative 16 int. So you're all still alive, eh? Foolish humans. I owe nothing to Rashidi, but he promised me that stone if I kill you for him. With that, I can easily break the bonds that hold me here. Once I get out of here, regaining the power I once had will be easy. Even without the power I once had, defeating you will be child's play. And if we have a low enough reputation and alignment, you can actually recruit Galf. Rather than using the Black Diamond to break out of his seal, you can give him the sword Bruinhild, and that will help him break the seal, and then Galf will join your army. But that pretty much locks you into the worst ending in the game, the devil ending. Yeah, there's different endings, and they're all based on the different tarot cards. So Galf is a devil class. Our demons will be able to eventually turn into a devil class once they gain enough level. A demon that's level 20 has a charisma of 50 plus and an alignment between 0 and 25 can turn into a devil character. And they replace their two targeted nightmare attacks with a one-hit-all meteor attack. Yeah, we defeated Galf. How could you? I'm falling apart. But don't think this is the end. As long as there are people like Rashidi around, the power of the dark will remain. As long as there are people like Rashidi around, the wars will never end. Well, he just gave us motivation to take Rashidi out and help end these wars. So, here we have liberated this area here. Woohoo! Of course, I'll be coming back here to talk with all the cities that we've liberated. But like I said, that's where we're going to have that little jump. There's going to be a little cut because the initial video that I did, it was this capture card was messing up. So I just came back and did this part later. So, all right. Alright, let's head back to Antanjyl and see what the folks have to say now that we've liberated it from the clutches of Galf. As you can see, our reputation has fallen a little bit there toward the end game, but there's a reason for that. But you'll have to keep following along to find it out. Thanks to you, we're finally able to leave this accursed place. I'm so happy that I'm going to cry. Yep, not too many places to visit in this area, although they all kind of spread out, so many of them, of course, will be saying the same thing, unfortunately, but still, it's always nice to head back and get a little bit more dialogue and info about the story, so you never know what people will say. Thanks to you, Galf will be sealed in the underworld forever. Thank you. Thanks to you, even this accursed place has returned to peace. You are welcome. Now, the interesting thing here is if you recruit a Galf, you can get a lot of items, you know, that in this area, like a undead ring, undead staff, a blood kiss. We know the undead staff can turn mages into sorcerers. Undead ring can turn sorcerers into liches or Tiamats into zombie dragons, and the blood kiss can turn knights or evil ones into vampires. Thanks to you, Galf will be sealed in the underworld forever. Thank you. That's that last city said there too. So, thanks to you, even as a cursed place has returned to peace. So yeah, like I said, if you recruit Galf, then I guess the bad people like reward you by giving you more items to make you even more evil. So, same thing. Like I said, a lot of folks will say the same thing in this area. So, what temple do we go to here? Keep visiting around here. Thanks to you, Galf, we seal the underworld forever. Thank you. May the gods walk with you. Well, thank you kindly. Appreciate it. Are these people gonna say the similar thing here? Well, let's find out. Yep, same thing. As long as Rashidi is still alive, those in the underworld always have a way out. Please defeat Rashidi. You are the only ones who can do it. Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. That's what Orpheus needs. It's always good to have folks at your back, you know, cheering you on. Aren't you tired of fighting all the time? Why not listen to some music? Only you have the incredible power of the music on spell. Use it. And that I'll show off in the bonus episode after I finish this Let's Play. But what that does is you enter as your name at the name entry screen, and you get to do a sound check of all the different music in the game. So, yeah, it's a pretty neat little thing. Like I said, I will show that off in the bonus episode. It's going to be a 2-part bonus episode that I'll also include the bonus scenario. So, the Dragon's Haven. And we learn about that, the special name you can enter to get the Dragon's Haven if you get the Fire Crest. But in order to get the Fire Crest, you need the four elemental swords, and one of those swords you can only get if you don't recruit Fogel. So I can't get the Fire Crest in this playthrough because, like I said, I'm recruiting Fogel and going for the best ending. But I said that's maybe another reason why I can go back to this game eventually and do like an evil playthrough to get the Fire Crest. So let me show off a few other things, such as, you know, what happens if you recruit Galf. You know, some of the new items. The next map we're going to go to, Fort Alamut, has its own little special side quest that you get if you are evil, the Saga quest. Not to be confused with the Saga games, which I Let's Played on here, the first two. So, with Princess Prin and Princess Prin and then Linus, Vincent, Honey Mouse, and P for Final Fantasy 1 and Legend 1 and 2 respectively. So, and we learned that thanks to us, this place of imprisonment has served its purpose. So, well, that'll do it for this episode. Take care, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye!